Hey guys, welcome to Sunday Morning Wrestling. I am your host Wesley, and kicking off today's show we have an 8-man battle royale for the YouTube Championship as we see Jake the Snake Roberts and Andre the Giant make their way to the ring. We also have Brian Pullman, Doink the Clown, Crush, Arn Anderson, Junkyard Dog and the Ultimate Warrior. Let's see who can win this 8-man over-the-top battle royale for the YouTube champion. Adam Bomb relinquishing the belt. He wants to go on to bigger and better things. He'll be facing Roddy Piper next week in a title elimination match. As Andre taking Doink into the corner, turns his attention to Brian Pullman. Brian Pullman really taking it to Andre, but then changes his attention to Jake the Snake. Ultimate Warrior sends Doink across the ring. DDT from Crush onto Andre, taking the big man off of his feet. Arn Anderson and Junkyard Dog going at it at the back. Junkyard Dog biting the head of Arn. Nice elbow drop from Crush. Arn Anderson goes over the top. Can Junkyard Dog get him out? And Arn Anderson has been eliminated from this 8-man battle royale. He will not be the new SMW YouTube champion. Doink and Jake Roberts tying up at the front. Doink with a kick to the midsection, taking Jake Roberts down for a big DDT. And we've got the Ultimate Warrior just posing in the middle of the ring. Ultimate Warrior picking Andre up. Maybe the only man strong enough to get Andre over the top in this match. As Jake Roberts taking Doink for a ride. Brian Pullman picking Junkyard Dog up, then turning his attention to Jake Roberts. Crush was looking for the elimination on Junkyard Dog. Clothesline to in the corner. And now Crush stomping away at Junkyard Dog, but leaving him standing there in the corner, not doing much. Jake Roberts now with the DDT on Brian Pullman. Junkyard Dog picking Crush up above his head, slams him down. Andre ties up with Jake Roberts, picking Jake Roberts up above his head, and there is the strength of Andre for a gutbuster. Doink's over the top. Oh, Ultimate Warrior cannot get him out though. Warrior just clothesline him down into that bottom rope. Jake Roberts against the rope. Andre looking for the elimination of Jake the Snake Roberts. Has him up, and Jake the Snake Roberts is over the top. Brian Pullman sends Doink over the top. Can he get him out? Doink has been eliminated. We are now down to 5 guys. Junkyard Dog and Crush going out at the back. Andre taking a breather. Junkyard Dog over the top. Neither of Crush or Andre the Giant can get him out though. They're both struggling. Lovely military press by the Ultimate Warrior there. Slamming Brian Pullman's head on the mat afterwards. Warrior takes him down with a clothesline. Crush taking Andre down with a big right hand. Gut punches to Crush. Misses the kick to the midsection. Takes Crush down with a clothesline though. And now Ultimate Warrior over the top, but double kick to the face of Pullman, and he manages to stay in this thing. Electric chair drop onto Brian Pullman. Junkyard Dog going after the Ultimate Warrior, seen him getting up some steam, stops him in his tracks. And Crush going after Brian Pullman. Andre just taking a break under that bottom rope. This isn't a smart move by the other 4 competitors, letting the big man catch his breath. Brian Pullman, Ultimate Warrior going out. Ultimate Warrior with a nice headbutt to Brian Pullman, taking him off his feet, picks him back up. They tie up, double-handed choke slam, and Crush sending Junkyard Dog across the ring. Junkyard Dog against the ropes, but Ultimate Warrior stopping Crush with the attack. Junkyard Dog could have been out there. It looked like the Warrior saved him. Crush takes him down with a clothesline, nearly took his head off, and now Crush with Junkyard Dog gets him up in a powerbomb, and Junkyard Dog is out of here. Now we are down to the final 4. The Warrior's going up, nice power slam from the Warrior on Crush. Brian Pullman turns his attention to the Ultimate Warrior, but the Warrior hits him with a crossbody. And he is the only man left standing in this one at the moment. Crush taking a breather again. Andre down. Double-handed choke slam to Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman rakes the eyes of the Warrior and gets out of it. Nice running bulldog. Andre with a gut punch to Crush, sends him stumbling back. Takes Crush into the corner. Tries to look for the elimination, but Crush elbowing his way out. Electric chair drop again from the Warrior on Pullman. Warrior picking Pullman back up to his feet, changing their attention to Crush, the two men that are with it. The other two guys are stumbling about, not quite coherent. So they both shake the cobwebs out and then go after each other. Andre taking Pullman up. Oh, big knee to the head of Andre the Giant then. Pullman comes out. That would have been a long way to fall. Military press by the Warrior, taking Crush down. Big chops and punches by Pullman. Andre with Crush in the corner. Andre trying to get Crush over the top. He's got him up. He's got him over. And Crush has been eliminated by Andre the Giant. We are down to the final three. Brian Pillman, the underdog here, against the two bigger, stronger men. I think that's how Brian Pillman likes it, though. And the Warrior taking Andre off his feet. Ties up with Pullman, taking Pullman to the ropes, got him tied up on the top. Warrior trying to get rid of Pullman. Andre gonna help him. Andre helping the Warrior, and Pullman has gone. We now down to the last two competitors in this Battle Royale. One of these two men will be the new SMW YouTube champion. Will it be the Warrior? Will it be Andre the Giant? Stomping away at Andre, running splash on Andre. I think he just caught the shoulder. Andre's a big man, hits it again for a second time though, and a third. Three running splashes, needs to get Andre up off of his feet and over the top rope, but the Warrior taking way too long, just standing there for Andre to get back to his feet. You need to do something, pick him up, just try and stomp on him then. And that's what happens when you take too long. Andre took him down with a clothesline, ties him up. Big knee to the face of the Warrior and then drags him across the ring. Manhandling the Ultimate Warrior. And Andre, look at the size of him. Stomping on the chest of the Warrior, now picking the Warrior up to his feet. Warrior misses the right hand, he ties him up though. Sends Andre off his feet, back slams into the mat, kick to the head from Andre. Andre trying to block the punches of the Warrior, but Warrior whips him into the corner. And now Andre, can the Warrior get Andre over the top? Andre the Giant in trouble, but he is a big, big man. Andre with a big elbow fighting out. Turns the Warrior around, picking him up. Big slam, dead center of the ring by Andre. Now Andre takes him into the corner. Andre has the Warrior up, trying to get him over the top. Andre turns him over, and Andre has eliminated the Ultimate Warrior, and there is your new SMW YouTube champion. It is Andre the Giant making his debut in Sunday Morning Wrestling, and he is the new SMW YouTube champion. What a victory for Andre. Next up, guys, we have Bertha Faye going up against Sensational Sherri in one-on-one action. Bertha Faye is the #1 contender for the SMW Women's Championship, and the Women's Champion is in action after this match. Bertha Faye taking Sensational Sherri for a ride. Lovely suplex. Drops the leg, maybe looking for the early finish. But Sensational Sherri not having it. But then Bertha Faye just overpowering, and look at these brutal kicks to the back and the face. And then wrenching out the arm of Sensational Sherri. Contorting the fingers, double knees to the back, and rolls over. But Faye misses the stomp, hits the headbutt though. Sends Sensational Sherri flying off of her feet. Picking her back up to her feet. Bertha Faye in control. Sensational Sherri with a right hand and a slap. And another. And another. And look at this. Sensational Sherri on fire. Goes for the cover. Just the 1 count though. Sensational Sherri not able to do any more than a 1. And now Sensational Sherri some kicks of her own to the chest of Bertha Faye. Turns Bertha Faye onto her back. Trying to wrench at the neck of Bertha Faye. Bertha Faye too strong though. Look at that. Getting up, taking the leg out of Sensational Sherri. Ties her up. Takes her over again for that suplex. Now dragging Sensational Sherri to the centre of the ring. Maybe looking for a pin. Turns her over. Gets the pinfall. Can she get the 3 count? Is it enough? No, it's not. Sensational Sherri kicking out at 2. Bertha Faye picking her up though. Armbar tied in. Hooked under. Lovely backdrop from Bertha Faye. Hits the leg drop again. Sensational Sherri looked out cold at the moment. Now Bertha Faye with a shoulder bomb. Hits the shoulder bomb. Is that it? Is that enough to get the win? And it is. Bertha Faye with the quick, decisive victory over Sensational Sherri. She is ready for Alundra Blayze. You can tell she is ready for that championship match. And next up, guys, like I was saying, we have the SMW Women's Champion in action against Heidi Lee Morgan. We've just seen the #1 contender absolutely destroy Sensational Sherri. Let's see what Alundra Blayze can do against Heidi Lee Morgan. Heidi Lee Morgan going for the punches and kicks, but Alundra Blayze stopping it. Heidi Lee Morgan grabs leg. Alundra Blayze against the ropes. Oh, a lovely kick to the face of Alundra Blayze. Misses the moonsault though. Big boot to the back from Alundra Blayze on Heidi Lee Morgan. Alundra Blayze going up top. Heidi Lee's up to her feet though. Misses the double axe handle. Heidi Lee spotted it, ducked underneath. Went for the ripcord DDT, hit by Alundra Blayze instead. Alundra Blayze stomping on the back of Heidi Lee Morgan's arm. Big boot to the lower back. And again, punishing the lower back of Heidi Lee Morgan. But Heidi ties her up, sends her to the corner. Ramming her head into that ring post. Probably went for it again there, but Alundra Blayze hitting the elbow, but Heidi ties her up too quick for it. Takes her down with a big clothesline. Now, Heidi Lee Morgan going up high. Went for the knee drop, misses. Alundra Blayze got out of the way just in time. Hits a knee drop of her own, this time not off the top rope. That is why it's called high risk, guys. It does not always pay off. It is high risk, high reward, but when you miss, that does some damage. Goes for the moonsault again. Heidi Lee Morgan hits the moonsault this time. Doesn't go for the cover. And Alundra Blayze kicks her in the face and then does go for a cover. Surely that's not enough to get the victory. And it's not. Heidi Lee Morgan kicking out at 2. Alundra Blayze picking her back up to her feet, ties her up. Taking Heidi to the ropes, ties her up again. Big right hand to the face and then choking her on that top rope. Big forearm. Drop kick, springboard drop kick off the middle rope. What a manoeuvre from Alundra Blayze. Turns her around looking for the German with the pin. That surely is that. That is all she wrote, guys. Alundra Blayze with the quick, decisive victory over Heidi Lee Morgan. What a win for Alundra Blayze. Next week she will be facing Bertha Faye and it will be for the SMW Women's Championship. Next up, guys, this match was requested by Mark Jones. Mark Jones wanting a shot at Average J. This is the first time these two will be facing each other since Average J has returned. Referee rings the bell. These two men staring each other down, go toe to toe in the ring, and Average J sends him into the corner. Big kick to the gut, sending his head into the corner. Average J all over Mark Jones, spinning heel kick in the corner, all over Mark Jones right now. Big boots to the face, and look at the disrespect being shown. Runs against the rope, big running kick to the face of Mark Jones. Now stomping on the lower back of Mark Jones, and boots to the face. Average J going all out as both his cronies with him, the new SMW World Tag Team Champions Iron Sheik and Mad News Brown. Average J going to the top. Big knee drop, he hits it. Mark Jones still yet to get any offense here. In on Average J, does kick out at 2. Average J thought he should have had the win there, but not quite. Springboard moonsault misses. Mark Jones now is his chance, and look at this deadlifting. Average J off the floor. Military press, look at the strength of Mark Jones. Drops him on his face. Mark Jones now drops the elbow. Big elbow drop on Average J. Runs against the ropes. Big running splash, but he misses. Average J got out of the way just in time. Both men back up to the feet. Average J ties him up. Went for the back break, but Mark Jones hits the knee. Manages to get out of it. These two know each other so well. Mark Jones takes him down with a clothesline. Former best friends now going at it. Mark Jones is the man that got Average J fired earlier on to the latter part of last year. And now Mark Jones and Average J toe to toe again, punch for punch. And here it is, the AJ driver on to Mark Jones. Mark Jones looks out cold. Can he get the victory? Mark Jones does kick out at 2. Mark Jones just kicking out. Average J now lining him up, maybe looking for this chokehold we've seen recently. He gets it hooked in, jumps up, wraps the legs around him, he's dead centre of the ring. Mark Jones has nowhere to go. Mark Jones in a lot of trouble here. This chokehold is in. Average J tearing away at the neck, and Mark Jones does tap out. Mark Jones taps. Average J has got a victory over Mark Jones. And what a win for Average J over his rival. Next up, guys, it is for the SMW World Heavyweight Championship. It is Vader. It is Yokozuna going 1-on-1. Let's see if Yokozuna can retain. That's what it's all about, that belt right there. Big Van Vader, Yokozuna, two big behemoths going at it. Vader with a knee to the midsection of Yokozuna. Now Vader actually picking up a pinfall win over Yokozuna last week in that mixed tag match. Yokozuna obviously not going to be happy about that. Wants to get some payback in this match. Maybe looking to inflict some damage on Vader. And Yokozuna goes straight up top. Vader getting back up to one knee, up to his feet. Big chop off the top from Yokozuna, taking Vader off his feet. Now Yokozuna, big elbow drop to the back of the head of Vader. Vader tried to take him down with the clothesline. Yokozuna still standing though. Takes Vader's arm out. Ties up again, takes Vader over the top rope. Vader to the outside. Yokozuna does take him outside. Remember guys, no count outs here in Sunday morning wrestling. Vader with a knee to the midsection of Yokozuna. Yokozuna pushes him back. Vader ties him up again, but Yokozuna just throwing him off him. But Vader sends him into them steel steps. And Yokozuna does fall down. Big boot to the back of Yoko. Another boot to the back of Yokozuna. And Vader picking Yokozuna back up to his feet. Now looking to choke Yoko out. Looking for the gut punch, sends Yokozuna off his feet with that gut punch. The power in that punch to take Yokozuna, a 500-pound man, off of his feet. And Vader just waiting for Yoko to get back in the ring. Both men in the ring. Vader taking advantage, tying him up, looking for this gut punch again. Doesn't take Yokozuna off his feet that time. Sends Yoko into the corner. Yoko straight out the corner, though, pounces back out, but Vader straight back on top of him, sends Yokozuna to the outside again. It's almost like Vader's toying with Yokozuna, toying with the champion, waiting for him to get back in, not even going after him. Now Yokozuna is back in the ring, and Vader with another gut punch to Yoko, and then a slap across the face, sends Yoko into the corner again. And Vader maybe looking for the Vader bomb, looking to finish this one early. He has been toying with Yokozuna, hits the Vader bomb, gets the cover. Can he get the 3? He's not got the leg hooked properly. Yokozuna does kick out at 2. Vader in disbelief went to drop the leg. Yokozuna does get out of the way just in time, picking Vader up to his feet. Super kick takes Vader off his feet. Now Yokozuna dragging him, maybe looking for the pinfall, maybe looking to see if he can get the 3 off of a super kick. Is it enough? No, it's not. Yokozuna in disbelief. Now Yoko picking Vader up to his feet, ties him up. Vader with a knee to the midsection, takes him over with a big hip toss. Now Vader going up top, maybe Vader looking for a moonsault. The Vader soul off the top rope, goes for the cover. Is that enough now to get Yokozuna down for the 3? No, it's not. Yokozuna kicking out at 2.5. Vader, big boot to the back of Yokozuna, stomping away, kick to the chest. Another kick to the back from Vader. Big Van Vader in control of the champion. It looks like a new champion is on the cards, but wait, Yokozuna coming back into it. Yokozuna maybe looking for the bonsai drop, headbutts him down to the floor, dragging Vader to the corner. And now Yokozuna going to the second. Bit of a pre-bounce, drops the bonsai drop, but not quite sat on his chest. He slipped off, and Vader does kick out at 2. Yokozuna thought he had it won. I thought he had it won. Fans singing fight forever. Yokozuna takes Vader in the corner again, now using his weight against Vader and then throwing him across the ring. Yokozuna using his weight again, sitting on the back of Vader. Now Yokozuna's in control after that bonsai drop, takes the arm out of Vader. Stomping on Vader's head, running against the ropes. Big leg drop from Yokozuna, goes for the quick cover. Vader does kick out at 2.999. I'm not sure how much closer that could have been. And now Yoko letting Vader up. Vader with a clothesline taking Yoko down, and Vader going to the top, maybe looking for another Vader salt. And he's gone for it and he's hit it again. He's got the leg hooked this time. Can he get the 3? He can't. Yokozuna kicking out. Vader picking Yokozuna up, takes Yoko to the corner, maybe looking for another Vader bomb, sends him down. And now Vader going to the middle rope. This is the battle of the middle rope. Jumpers, hits the Vader bomb. Is it enough? He has the leg hooked. 1, 2. Yokozuna kicking out. Vader in disbelief. Vader thinks he should have had this one won. Now stomping on the arm of Yokozuna. Vader going up top again. A 3rd Vader salt. 2 Vader bombs. He hit the Vader salt to the back of Yokozuna. Is it enough? He turns Yokozuna over to his front. That was a lot of effort. Doesn't hook the leg. Can he get the win? He can. Vader is the new SMW World Heavyweight Champion, and look at him. Look how happy he is. Yokozuna in disbelief. Can't believe he's lost his first title defense and he's lost to Vader. Vader's not quite done with Yokozuna. They're looking to inflict some more punishment. Punch to the back, sending him into the ring apron. Yokozuna's already battered and beaten. Sends Yokozuna running into the steel stairs. And now Vader making his way back in the ring. Look at how proud he is of himself. He is the new SMW World Heavyweight Champion. Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Morning Wrestling. Don't forget to like the episode, and if you aren't already, please make sure you are subscribed and you've hit that notification button. I've been your host, Wesley. We'll see you right here, same time, same place next week on Sunday Morning Wrestling.